Good morning, everyone. My name is Angela Mondragon, and my presentation is about the contrast between interpretation of nurses in television media from the 1900s and the 2000s. The overview of this presentation is that media has made immense impact on societal interpretations. There is a difference in how nurses are depicted in media from the 20th century versus the 21st, and it is a misconception that nurses have made progress in receiving acknowledgement for their work. Nurses are viewed to take menial tasks, while doctors and surgeons are made to be scholars. While some nursing roles offer competitive salaries, others do not, prompting many students to pursue careers as doctors or surgeons instead due to the perception of higher wealth in those professions. The societal view diminishes the significance of nursing, portraying it as clerical rather than medical. Television media shapes societal interpretations through its unique combination of factors. Firstly, it serves as a platform for the dissemination of ideas, providing an important opportunity for various perspectives to be discussed. Moreover, television is a primary source of entertainment for many, drawing viewers in with compelling narratives and visuals. Through entertainment, television subtly molds societal norms and values, often portraying certain groups or behaviors in particular ways. Thus, television media not only entertains but also educates and informs, playing a pivotal role in shaping the way society views itself and the world around it. So Proudly We Hail, directed by Mark Sandrick, is a film that highlights the invaluable contributions of nurses during World War II. The movie presents the historical context of feminism, which gained momentum before World War I, advocating for women's rights. With men being drafted into military service, women stepped into the roles left vacant. These women demonstrated resilience and determination in these occupations, earning them respect and trust. This led to the establishment of military organizations like the Army Nurse Corps and the Navy Nurse Corps, providing women with official roles within the military and further solidifying their place in history. The film's narrative unfolds during the aftermath of the Pearl Harbor attack, focusing on the Battle of Bataan in January 1942, when Japanese forces targeted the Philippines. Through its portrayal of these events, So Proudly We Hail not only highlights the bravery and dedication of nurses, but also reflects the pivotal role of women in wartime efforts. So Proudly We Hail emphasizes the message that nurses earn the classification of heroes. The movie delves into the challenges nurses face by balancing personal lives and their wartime duties through characters like Olivia, who is driven by personal tragedy, and Janet Davidson, who navigates a romance. Olivia's determination stems from witnessing her fiancé's death at Pearl Harbor. Janet and John's love story defies regulation against army nurses marrying. Despite these struggles, the nurses' commitment reflects the reality of wartime experiences, deeming them level-headed. So Proudly We Hail portrays nurses under the American Red Cross as a beacon of hope in understaffed and resource-deprived hospitals. The narrative presents the dire conditions faced by medical personnel and wounded soldiers. The film highlights the selflessness and courage of nurses in the face of such adversity. Mark Sandrick's masterful script captures the harsh experiences endured by nurses, elevating their role to one of resilience. First, in the TV series Grey's Anatomy, nurses are portrayed in a negative light, often depicted as unprofessional. They are portrayed to be the root of problematic situations. For example, the nurse Olivia Harper faces severe repercussions after a syphilis outbreak, which originated from a surgeon she had been involved with. Despite her years of dedication, Olivia is unfairly labeled and ostracized by her colleagues. The portrayal of nurses in shows like Grey's Anatomy creates a disreputable image of the profession. Despite her dedication, Olivia is unjustly punished, with her colleague, a surgeon, receives leniency. This difference in treatment sheds light on the challenges nurses face in gaining respect. The portrayal of nurses in Grey's Anatomy not only depicts them as troublemakers, but also creates the perception of their inferiority. This is exemplified through the short-lived romantic relationship between Dr. Miranda Bailey and Nurse Eli Lord. Despite Nurse Eli's admirable qualities and respectful treatment of Dr. Bailey, the relationship is deemed unsuitable solely because Eli is a nurse. Dr. Bailey, a surgeon of high regard, feels uncomfortable dating a nurse due to the hierarchical divide between nurses and surgeons within the hospital. Grey's Anatomy contributes to this negligent portrayal of nurses, reinforcing stereotypes that depict them as sources of trouble and giving them the image of being inferior rather than valued members of the healthcare team. Despite the belief in progress, the reality is that nurses still struggle to gain the acknowledgement they deserve. Despite their indispensable role in healthcare, providing direct patient care and advocating for well-being, nurses often face underappreciation compared to other medical professionals. Furthermore, societal perception of nursing are influenced by television media, which often take failure to accurately portray the value of their contributions. The lack of representation of nurses in modern media emphasizes the misconception of their role is inferior, contrasting with the heroic portrayals of nurses in 20th century media. While 20th century television media often depicted nurses as heroic figures, contemporary shows like Grey's Anatomy tend to relegate them to negative stereotypes. The contribution of nurses, specifically during wartime, as depicted in films like So Proudly We Hail, are often overlooked in modern portrayals, despite their essential role in healthcare. As long as popular media continues to portray nurses in a negative light, the perception of their profession will struggle to progress, creating a cycle of underappreciation. Only by recognizing and honoring their dedication and professionalism can we truly appreciate the invaluable contributions nurses make to patient care and well-being. Thank you so much for listening. Have a good day.